Your opponent also takes battle damage if you take battle damage involving your fairies, but if Sanctuary is on the field, you're not, so that would mean your opponent isn't either, which makes this effect fucking useless if Sanctuary is on the field. I don't think this effect is bad per se. I just would have liked for it to be worded like Amazon or Swordswoman, so I could attack with a Shine Ball and only my opponent would take that fucking damage.
Take that! Take that!
Special summons himself, yes, I'm assuming gender from hand or graveyard, ooh, the same way the Master does, and banishes cards. In graveyards, Konami, you motherfuckers! Now it's possible Konami didn't want to make Majesty better than the Master, and if that's the reason, I understand why he only banishes cards in the graveyards, but shit, man, they could have at least made it a quickie. Why? Besides the fact I think it would have been a good idea.
I love those!
And just like the Master, you can activate this effect twice if Sanctuary is on the field, but unlike him, Sanctuary could be in the graveyard too. Oh shit. Majesty is a role player, so he's playable based on that, but do you think I like it more than the Master? Fuck no. Neptune's the best agent since Earth, and all that bitch does is search. You can discard him to summon an agent or Hyperion monster if Sanctuary is on the field. I don't know this for sure,
but I would assume
if you're not summoning a Hyperion monster that can't be tributed, which is a pretty big deal when it comes to bringing back Master Flare if he was properly summoned, it's going to be Venus, so you can use your normal summon on Earth. Jupiter is also a fine target for Neptune if Sanctuary is on the field and you have a fairy in hand to discard, and there's a banished fairy you like to bring back, but I wouldn't say it's ideal. If Neptune is banished by anything, you can search Sanctuary, which is a lot better than playing Zeratius, because Neptune's searchable. Master Flare can send an agent, Archlord Zerata, you ain't playing that bitch though, a Hyperion monster, but most importantly, Celestial Night Lord Cashapp to the graveyard, taking its effects, which means you no longer have to summon that bitch to use its effects, just summon Master Flare, which can be done with Earth Searcher and a Master while Sanctuary is on the field and special summoning him.
With ease, with the greatest of ease.
That's right.
Your opponent activating a card or effect isn't a difficult requirement, but since this is a synchro, I thought we wouldn't have to jump through a hurdle to banish a card on field. Yes, it's easy enough to summon, and yes, the first effect, being able to take the effects of Celestial Night Lord, is great shit, but I'm talking about this effect, and this effect I feel shouldn't be reliant on your opponent, mostly because I don't like relying on my opponent. These are cool, and I'm interested in what else we gonna get, because it would be nice for agents as a whole be decent aside from Earth and the Master. That said, thanks for watching. Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal in the description. The source of my Discord server. Now, for a segment I like to call,
What's the question?
back when you were playing, what playstyle did you prefer? I preferred control mostly because I didn't want to learn anything else, but now I consider that type of play pretty motherfucking boring. Do you think Speedroids will at the very least be a role contender when the support comes out? Now, I don't think so, because Terror Top is not a 3. Sure, Scratch is a card, but that still doesn't change the fact there's only one Terror Top, so until that shit happens, or they make a suitable replacement, which I don't think is going to fucking happen, I don't foresee Speedroids being anything outside of casual, and that's fine, because not every deck needs to be more than that. Has there been any archetype as of late that's made you consider playing again? Lyralist, Flunderies, Tri-Brigade, Spriggans, but not enough for me to actually play again. What YouTube channels do you watch in your free time? I kind of sort of feel like the problem with this question is based on my response. There's going to be an assumption of my interest, so I'll say this. The most popular YouTubers I don't watch, I don't give a fuck about them, nor do I watch many videos of content of which I'd like to call fictional shit. But I do follow Magic the Gathering, Pokemon TCG to some degree, and I watch other YouTubers. Not because I think their content is good, it's mostly to stay updated. Some are pretty good for that. How do you stay genuine all the time? I personally value people to like me as I am and support me based on that rather than off of false pretense, and that's basically what you're seeing. I could go into a whole fucking explanation as to how I am this way, but we'd be here a while, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. Are you playing remote duels and or any other Yu-Gi-Oh! Online platforms? Nope, haven't done it, and if I ever do it, it's mainly to test out card interactions, but you could do that shit by yourself. Leave your questions with hashtag what's the question, and yes, this is a new mic. I bought using some of the money I received from y'all. Thank you for that, by the way.
I appreciate you.